Oh boy, here we go. Are we ready? I don't know that I'm ready. I know nothing about this game other than it was gifted to me by the wonderful Ari, and that it's horror. Hey, Lai. How are you? Boo, yes. Alright, let's enter madness. Let's do this. How are you? Empty slot looks good. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Okay. Oh, good. The bot works. It's testing everything before I started, since this is my first stream on the PC in a long time. Enter madness. Okay. Pity a man who, in his callousness, remained hidden in the end. Okay. Well, that's kind of bloody. Oh, there's a shark. That's kind of fun. Maybe a reason we're playing this in daylight. The game saved that. I didn't do anything, but the game saved. Okay. Good to know. Alright, move with my buttons. Alright. That's a lot of intestines and shark guts. That's kind of cute. The sound, is it too loud? Crouch. Okay, it wants me to go through there. Louder than my voice. And hello, Puck. Let's turn the game down slightly and turn me up. Is that better? It looks better on my end. Yes, okay, perfect. Thank you. Alright, I'm thinking it wants me to go through here, so we'll go through here. Oh, sure. Alright. I stand up again? doesn't tell me how to interact with that yet. Clicking it is obviously not working. Oh. Counter darkness. You must light up some items in order to interact with them. Okay. So how do I interact with it? Or do I have to get this lantern and come over there? Oh, there we go. Pick up an object. E. Ha! I have a lamp. And some pliers or bolt cutters. Oh, those are going to be useful. Okay. Then I can get into that locked door, I think. What else we got? Anything? I got a boat. Ah! Okay, there must be live sharks in there. I don't like that. Sharks are bad. Okay. So can I use my bolt cutters? I can. Ha! Thank you, scary voice. Curiosity killed the Coco Cat. Yes. Yes, it will. I'm sure it will. You know what? I'm going to go back around and unlock that door also, just because having two exits seems like a good idea. So nice of them to leave all these candles around for me.
What a putrid offering.
I didn't leave it. Huh. Happy whale guts. Oh, and lots of flies. Ooh, can I crouch in there? I want to go in there. No? Okay.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Wait, what button is that? Oh, shift. Okay. I don't want to run. I want to look at everything.
Behold.
Yeah.
Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
He's got an octopus for a hand. Was I dreaming that?
hate whiskey.
Hey, Pope. You like this game? Yes. Have you played it before? Alright. The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? I haven't played it, saw another playthrough. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, I do enjoy these horror games, in general. So.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
And this one was gifted to me, so why not play it?
I wonder why I still take these things.
Doctor prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now their effect has been wearing off. Yeah, I avoided Puck's playthrough of Canarium because I want to play it. But I know that's another Lovecraftian one. Have a drink or don't drink. We're trying to quit, right? Well, let's have a drink. Why not? We might need it.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Okay. Oh, there's more things up here. Ah. Looks like the glass could need a clean. Yeah, the glass looked a little dirty. Maybe we won't drink anymore. Let's see. I have eloquence and strength. Ability to find hidden object. Okay. Interesting. Mental trauma. Edward Pierce is the veteran of the First World War where he took part in the Meuse-Argonne offensive. Sure. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades. Without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. But right now, I am stable, so that's good, I guess. Any information? Places. Okay, so we've only been here. Don't have any occult things yet. Don't have any clues. We have a lighter. And we have sleeping pills. Okay, so there's a lot of information there. We will not be drinking out of that creepy glass anymore. Many things to touch.
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
I don't want to leave yet. I'm not going to touch the door.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation had been closed. Alright, so we have that.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already inside the law, or outside the law, there's not a lot one can do against a private detective who's got proof against you.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Natural sciences,
I didn't want to hear
linguistics,
you again.
archaeology. I should get rid of all this stuff.
But if you got rid of this stuff, we wouldn't have stuff to look at. Yeah, okay, we're done with it. Did I go in that drawer? Yeah, I was in that drawer. Ooh, my phone's ringing. Can I answer the phone? I can.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Allocate your character points. Okay, I have 8 to allocate. This is my ability to call on my physical power. Increases my chance of forcing doors or mechanisms. Increases my chances of convincing or manipulating. Hidden. Chance of finding hidden objects. Human behavior. Investigating talents. Those later. I feel like we need, but that takes 6. Well, I think we should do spot hidden. That seems useful. Maybe some oh, that needs 4. That needs 6. I need more eloquence. And we got 2 more we can use. Origin of occult artifacts. Determining the dosage of drug. Medical problem. We'll do this one because we only need 2. There we go. Alright. I've allocated all my points. I hope that's right. Yes.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Nope.
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
It's creepy. Yep, definitely creepy.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness, or if, on the contrary, you
Hey,
manage
Ice
to
Truck, how are
detect
you?
some logic, a rationality to follow, so that I may understand.
Thank you for the hello.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Alright, notebook and the current objectives. Alright. Oh, and they're right there too. But let's do J. It said J. Strange picture painted by Sarah Hawkins a short while before her tragic death. Was sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she is the sender. He brought me the painting so I could examine it. Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came into my office. He wants me to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case, named after his daughter, who died in a fire alongside her entire family. I must examine the documents he compiled in order to know more about the case. I'm in the Hawkins file. Okay. Let's see, where are we?
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
J. Go down. L. There. There's how we navigate. Okay. The painting depicts a monstrous silhouette threatening a woman and child. Flames can be made out in the background. Stephen Webster, the father of Sarah Hawkins, thinks it is linked to the death of his daughter. Alright. Oh, I wasn't done. Come back. trying to clear that thing up there. It's driving me nuts. There we are. Intuitive and visionary artist for some, overpriced imposter for others, Sarah Hawkins leaves nobody indifferent. This mysterious and reserved painter offers strange images with violent colors and wild strokes to the world. If her paintings are testimony to her vision of the world, excuse me, then the world of Sarah Hawkins is a portal open to other dimensions. Extract from the notebook of Edward Pierce, private detective. Okay. Oh, there's my file on that side of the desk. Oh, hi, you're still standing there staring at me.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Shipping label, some of it unreadable, but I can make out part of the address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. In the police report, it says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on domestic accident, but they nevertheless insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting, an article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, a businessman from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon. Okay.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
I don't know yet. I want to find out about Warehouse 36. Oh, E selection.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
It's nice. Okay.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
One more.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mention Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Is that all the information I need? I think so.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Alright. Alright, so we know of Stephen Webster. Wealthy businessman, well respected in the Boston area. He came to see me in order that I investigate the death of his only daughter, Sarah. The man accepts neither refusals nor inconvenient truths. He is ready to do anything to prove his daughter is not mad. Charles Hawkins was a local celebrity on Darkwater, era of the ship owner family. He used to travel a lot. He met Sarah during a trip to Paris. They fell in love, got married, and Hawkins took her to the remote island of Darkwater. They have a child named Simon and live a very secretive life. Sarah is a painter known for her tortured artistic universe. She was worshipped for the strangeness of her work and the rarity of her public appearances. I seem to remember that she once said, "I paint what my dreams whisper to me." Oh, that's dangerous. Her marriage to Charles Hawkins years ago surprised high society columnists. A wealthy Boston heiress known for her party-going chooses to follow her new husband and live as a recluse on an island of Darkwater. Disappeared from the front page of newspapers and nobody heard any more about her. Even her death in a fire remained a secret. Only her father, Stephen Webster, continues to seek the truth. And Simon, age 11. Only son of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, he died in the fire that claimed the whole family. We read all that already. Alright, so we have to leave for Darkwater? Learning of medicine, a dense work aimed at interns and young practitioners. Its first volume lists all illnesses known in the civilized world. It details symptoms and suitable treatment. Well, that seems useful. Ooh, medicine progression. Okay. I think we're ready to leave. Let's get out of here. The achievement is the Sarah Hawkins case. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting on the shipping label and address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island of Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. Guess I didn't have to read that quite so fast. I had plenty of time. Enter madness. Ooh, we found a title screen. Oh, hey, Ari. Crafting and lurking. The song lie is, I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Making wine glasses. Is that what you were going to do on stream on Wednesday?
We're almost there.
Oh, sure. I'm sure everything will be normal and fine.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
Not yet. It's not scary yet. I mean, there were a lot of fish guts in the beginning, but that was about it.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins
Great.
case mean anything
Yeah.
to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy.
Oh, that's a big dead fish.
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Oh boy. Okay. Let's see what our objectives are. Oh, I have 1 point I can use. I have a feeling I need to start putting my points here. Do that. We'll put it there. No. There we go. Okay. I'm still sane. That's a good thing. We're in a new place. The entrance to the port of Darkwater. One still passes in front of the shell of the that ship. The last whaling ship to have brought back a catch. Sailors wander the docks looking for some small job for the day. A gang of bootleggers has set itself up there and is gnawing away at the territory of Captain Fitzroy, the last sailor to own a boat capable of making the round trip between the island and mainland. Here the golden age of whale hunting is but a distant memory. Okay. I want to look at all the things. Hi, fishing dude. Can't talk to you though. Okay. Thanks. No, can't get back on the boat. This dock doesn't look very safe.
Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
You've seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break everything.
You can't do...
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it.
That guy's
Nobody listens to
creepily
us
staring
anyway.
at me. I don't like him.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah? He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Did I have something else? Talk to Bradley. Let's see, we were told we can go in there for a drink. We go in here for a drink. That might be fun. Prohibition.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Ew.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
I'm sorry.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Oh. Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Well, let's order a drink.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
Yes.
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
Well, it looks cleaner than the glass in my office.
I think we'll get along well. The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her
Not
vision,
speaking ill, if it's true.
was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
Well, that sounds safe.
Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Actually, those are green and this. Oh, because it leads to another menu. Okay, never mind. Save.
That'll be all for now.
She. Yeah, she. That's interesting. Have Roy. Prohibition has no hold on the stranded whale, and the sailors come to seek some comfort in Mitchell's whiskey. The man therefore knows more than anyone the secrets and rumors that the inhabitants of the island exchange after a few glasses. Mitchell is devoted to the golden age of whale hunting if the numerous trophies that decorate his establishment are anything to go by. The man will talk freely on the subject on which he is so keen, but he will be far less enthusiastic if one was to inquire about the source of his liquor. And then the bar doesn't tolerate troublemakers and protects the identity of his supplier. Okay. What else we got in here before we go talk to the captain?
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Given up hope, the crew of the Scylla, or whatever remains of it, returned to Darkwater Port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch and the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, that is already being called the miraculous catch, covered in the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging off over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshops, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. Celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff at the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. Okay.
My God. She will do it again, you know. The girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
I know.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared. You exhausted the stocks. You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
It was delicious. Yeah, I'm impressed with how much story there is, too.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen. Good night.
I'm also trying to place the guy's voice because it sounds very familiar to me.
What you looking at, stranger?
Let's go with the pickup line.
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Lovecraft wrote amazing stories and did well to make... Yeah. I mean, it's very interesting. Yeah, we'll go out. Or not.
I told you to beat it.
I want to talk to you more. I guess I shouldn't have chose that option.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
He owed $68. Right. Go talk to our buddy.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Yeah.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. The Scylla.
Scylla, that's how you pronounce
the
it.
entrance to the harbor.
I know he's standing there waiting for me. Ooh, I learned more medicine. Miraculous catch is what locals call the last catch of their whalers in 1847. Although whales were disappearing from the fishing zone of dark water whalers, the crew of the Scylla made a gigantic and monstrous catch to save the island from famine. They still celebrate this catch, and an article from the time still decorates the bar. It's strange how the memory seems so alive, as if it was maintained by the survivors. Nosy.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. Who is Cat?
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
I'll talk to him.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Okay. Oh, that desk.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Only a few dates are still legible. 1890, 1907, and a partial date. The rest of the document is blacked out. Who would want this information to be hidden? Alright, we're going to explore the rest of this building before we go out and meet him. Because that's just what we do.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
In this photograph, a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posing on the bridge of a ship. He has a wooden leg.
What a macabre souvenir.
Just in case you need a wooden leg. Why not? Might as well keep it laying around. Lovecraft, I believe, is an author, Ari. Because Canarium is another one that's inspired by one of his short stories.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
This is James Fitzroy.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Sure.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Hawkins. But I'm gonna lie and say I have no idea. You're a fan of existential dread and elder beings from before the dawn of time nestled deep within the earth, waiting for the night right cult to come along and summon them. Read more Lovecraft.
You tell me.
Okay.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles Hawkins. Ship owners from father to son.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Oh, so many options. Let's start
I was
there.
looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Howard Phillips Lovecraft wrote short stories from 1917 to 1937. He was far ahead of his time with alien-esque monsters and wrote a whole universe into existence. He is, in my eyes, the great-grandfather of sci-fi horror. That's really cool.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
He designed some names of his foes specifically to be hard to pronounce by humans. Yeah, like Cthulhu.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Already read it. Alright, who's Cat?
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
So is Cat the same she from the bar? The the one the bar owner won't talk about?
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why.
I believe so,
I
yeah.
don't remember
Okay.
having
That's kind of where I was
anything
thinking.
special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I don't know. It's not my signature next to that of Charles Hawkins.
I'm at sea for more than half the year. Anyone could have done it during my absence. What seems really important to me is that the dates on these manifests indicate that Charles probably had other contracts.
But not with you, though.
That.
Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood.
Alright,
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
We gained a character point. See, we were going towards psychology, right? Okay, so we learn more about Fitzroy. Jason Harbor's master's office, where he misses nothing that happens on the island. Inhabitants of Darkwater respect him, the bootleggers despise him. He offered to help me. Threatening letter. FS and the photo. Okay. I gotta get inside the warehouse.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not.
Oh, good call.
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you
I have a feeling that might come in handy. Probably right. Mind if I take you? Good thought, but no, I cannot take it. Or can I talk to those guys? Good thought, though.
Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters.
Alright, I need to go in there.
They can't understand.
But I kind of want to look around first. Let's see. If I can talk to anybody else.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
Who is St. Brendan?
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to
sure.
the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Are you hiding something in the
Quieter.
statue?
That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Who's
Is
Cat?
it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
I did that. Leave.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Come on, you can tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even. And don't...
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
All right.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
What?
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We
Who,
saw
me?
you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Okay.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two
See if
soaks.
I can do my other
Go
options.
die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
Her property.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
Blah.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Oh, we saw him.
What are you guarding exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
I bid you gentlemen farewell. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Alright, what about the guy around front? That guy.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
We're on the same team.
I'd like to know more about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Alright. I guess we're not getting in the warehouse right now. That's what it says my objective is. We get around it from the other side.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah?
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I shall take my leave.
He tells me to go talk to the captain. Wait, can I get in? Spot hidden skills shows you how to find close range. What? Whoever activates a mechanism. I found a hidden thing.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Hooray! Yes. ratchet device.
This ratchet device seems to be usable.
That one looks out. I'm looking for green thing.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Alright, thing in the middle.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Nice. To go in under the grate. Oh, I probably need to find more things. Oh, there's a ladder. Time ladder.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Yeah, so do it. Let's do the ratchet device first. And the handle. No. Okay, now what? I must need something else. This there. The appearance of the hint depend on the viewing angle. You mean my little green flashy thing? I don't think so. Oh, maybe it blinks faster or brighter when I look the right way. Oh, there we go. Cogwheel.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
I don't know if it was blinking faster or not, but it worked. Can I not have my lighter lit now? How do I put that away? Oops. I don't know how to put my lighter away.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
You can do it. Hope.
Damn, I broke it.
Ah, really? Well, that's a problem. I don't think I can interact with it anymore. How do I get in there? Why? Why are you putting that back out? I didn't ask you to put that out.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf.
Uh-oh.
You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid.
Uh-oh.
What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Are you cat?
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Ah! Why'd you gotta kick me there?
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
Ugh.
That wasn't much of
I'm
a
getting
fight.
careless. I didn't see that coming.
Oof.
If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
Alright. Where am I? Now let's go back and talk to the captain.
It's a sign. There's something coming.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Okay, so let's find me some sewers. Because any good horror game has sewers.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
And spiders, yes. Sewers and spiders. Yep, every game has a sewer map. Well, we got crabs, we don't have spiders. Spiders. And rats, yes. Let's see. Right. Fairly uncommon for sewers to be walking through these days. That's true. Ah, maybe, yeah. I saw the statue though down here. I want to see the statue real quick. There's St. Brendan.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Eh? Yeah, going to the stranded whale is probably a good idea. Just not that stranded whale. That's just disgusting.
Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters.
Golden. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us in trouble.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
I don't think we want to talk to Cat right now. Nope, still can't get in that door.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. It's something that I respect. So understand by that, if I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
Truth or lie? Truth, yeah. Let's tell the truth.
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins.
Ari says lie.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you.
Yeah, it probably was.
You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Is that more dangerous than having a drink with you?
I'm not kidding. The old families, they were here long before us. And they'll be here long after we're gone.
The old families?
The descendants of the first whalers. These people truly worship their ancestors.
I've got a few questions about the island.
I'm not here to give you information. Mitchell will tell you what he wants to tell you.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Could I have taken that risk?
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Well, that's inconvenient.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Yes.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
And the police? They did nothing to
What
stop
she ask
you?
in return? I know,
The
right?
local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where
Needs
their
to walk
interests
faster.
lie.
That's what she needs to do.
Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
The fishermen don't really have that big a vocab. They've been standing around saying the same 3 sentences for a day. Yes, yes they have.
Be a gentleman and move that for me.
Am I moving? Oh.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Oh, good. Go away. And with that, I need to use the little gamer's room. I will be right back. So, Puck, I realized that the inside of these headphones are stained pink. Just an observation. I mean, I don't care. It was just an observation. Stained pink from his hair.
This place stinks.
Ooh, we got
What is
a
the
point.
connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Oh, okay. To enter a reconstruction scene, hold both mouse buttons. Okay. Oh, I guess it didn't work. I didn't do it long enough, or did I? I get my own headphones? No, I didn't say that. I was just making an observation. Nothing wrong with it. Oh, we're in our... Okay, so this is our reconstruction scene.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
Didn't say that, but you have... No.
It smells as bad as it looks.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Here, Ari. There's your scary right there. I may have overfilled my teacup.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
I don't want to leave a reconstruction scene, do I? There's still more to see. What is that?
Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it.
Oh, it's showing people as I... look at things.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Oh, that looks tasty.
What happened here?
We got mad and punched the mirror. That's what happened there. Seen everything in this reconstruction? Probably. Alright. Hawkins warehouse. Right. That's just gross. Alright, so what did we learn in here? Oh, I have 2 points. I think we're going towards psychology. Perfect. I should probably go for eloquence next. Oh, yes. Oh, I didn't save it. Well, we've met Kat, who's the boss of a gang of bootleggers, which seems to use Darkwater as a hideout. Kat always keeps an eye on her territory, the zone of abandoned warehouses on the docks. I have the impression that the men of Darkwater fear her. Oh, we already talked about this, didn't we? She uses Darkwater at the point of departure for her cargoes of whiskey and is slowly gnawing away at Captain Fitzroy's territory. Let's see, St. Brendan. Does the patron saint of whales and whalers still protect the sailors of Darkwater? Visibly, there were other gods before St. Brendan, and their worshippers do not seem to be of this opinion. The locals still worship the old saint, but the mark was made on the statue by another cult. Officially unused since Charles Hawkins' death, this warehouse recently housed a clandestine resident. Signs of life attest to the fact. The presence of bloodstained bandages must also be noted, probably removed from a wound, as well as pills, painkillers, and sleeping pills. Moreover, the occupant seems to be obsessed with Sarah Hawkins, and as attested by the presence of several documents connected to the artist's life. Photograph press cutting. But his discovery of a partially charred painting, recognized by Officer Bradley as having come from the Hawkins mansion, allows all doubts to be lifted as to the link between the contents of the building and the Hawkins case. Alright, I think we've found everything we need to find in here. Hi, gross dripping fish head.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Uh-oh.
Wound up? You mean messed up?
Dog. We don't take no lessons from the likes of you. We do our job carefully and fairly. No stone was left unturned.
Really? Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion
Wait,
when we came
this
to
warehouse
investigate the
right
fire.
here? Uh-huh.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car is parked down the way.
Oh, he's gonna help us?
Would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Yeah, we will.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Oh, sure.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come
Preview
on.
mansion on a
We got some
cliff. That
private
sounds
to do.
normal. Garden of the Hawkins mansion. Pierce managed to get into the warehouse. The place, thought to be abandoned, revealed some surprises, signs of recent occupation as well as a partly charred painting. Interrupted by his searching by Officer Bradley, Pierce convinced him to join his investigation. The police officer is willing to drive the detective to the Hawkins mansion. Enter the madness.
Well, here we are. Hawkins mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire.
Yeah, just a little bit.
There's only old Winchester in his hut.
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you?
Well, I am
The
a private
fire was
detective.
quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
I have other questions.
You won't get me to believe that it looked any better 3 months ago.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
Huh. It's really that old.
Come on, let's leave the stories of the dead alone. They've nothing to do with your case anyhow. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
I still have questions.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
Guess
That's
the
why
melody.
you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. I don't know. Oh, Adam's family. I gotcha.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family. So he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I'm still asking you questions, buddy.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Sure.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
I don't really want him poking around with me.
You stay here and keep an eye on things.
Okay, but don't get the impression that I'll leave you alone inside the mansion.
Alright, we got things. Now know about Officer Bradley. Tip cop likes order and justice. He's no great sleuth, but he seems more inclined than his colleagues to discover the truth in the Hawkins case. The inhabitants of the island seem to be friendly with him. He could help me in my investigation. In the Hawkins Manor Gardens. Hawkins Mansion is perched on top of a steep cliff. The abandoned garden harbors the graves of the Hawkins family, and only the old caretaker Silas Winchester still roams this bleak spot. He protects it fiercely and still puts flowers on the grave of his old masters. It's a gloomy place. Okay. Go this way.
Jeepers. Poe's prophetic raven.
Sorry. I wasn't ready for a jump scare. Yeah, jeepers.
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
Sorry, guys. I wasn't ready for that. What I get for not heading straight towards the house. I wasn't ready for that scream. Yeah, I wasn't either. Oh, and the music changed. That's not good.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
Really went smashy smash on that.
Poor kid. Poor kid.
Well, that's all I get for the kid? Okay. Let's go this way. Oh, that's back where we were. That scream. Oh, thank you for the clip, Ari. Hello, random chair. Oh, I guess there's a whole set there. Okay.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place.
Surround sound that scream was very intense. Whoops. Oh, brace yourself, there might be more. Alright, I can't go around. Oh, there's an axe. Can I get to the axe?
Sturdy. And well sharpened.
Not from this side, I can't. Alright, I have to go around. I think I want that axe.
The axe is gone.
Wait!
I'd better be on my guard.
Who took the axe? It was just right there. It went into stereo speakers rather than headphones now. Should be better now. Okay. Who took my axe? I wanted that. That's just rude. Not of roasted patio furniture.
This entrance is still in use.
Oh, I triggered something. Turn the
Whoa! Whoa! You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right?
That must be
Put
Silas.
down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you?
Yeah, there's an axe.
We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the
Hey,
death of his
Fatal.
daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
No one lives in the mansion, and you don't take care of it anymore. If you have a good reason to be here, I'm listening.
Yeah,
There's vermin. I keep an eye out.
Looks sharp, though.
Vermin.
Yeah, that's it. Vermin.
Right. This is what we're going to do. I go inside, and I promise that I'll hunt vermin. Okay with you?
I'm not sure.
If there's nothing else to fear, you can give me that key.
Right. Take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Okay. Yeah. The rusty axe looks pretty sharp, and yeah, turn up the volume so your neighbors can hear you, and they'll think you're murdering someone. It's fine. Silas Winchester, the old caretaker of the Hawkins family, still watches over the family graveyard and the burned-out mansion. Devoted to Charles Hawkins, whom he all but raised, he also has a great respect for the memory of Sarah Hawkins and their child Simon. His long months of solitude in the abandoned property have made him very distrustful. Silas still puts flowers on the graves of Charles and Sarah and Simon. I have a key for the mansion. Alright.
Stop bothering me.
I didn't even talk to you, dude.
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
Yeah, but I still want to
You're
go by
right.
myself.
Let's go.
Guess I don't get to go by myself.
Stop bothering me. Stop bothering me.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm coming with you. There's no way I'll leave you alone in there without a watchful eye.
Alright. Alright. Pierce and Officer Bradley explore the gardens of the Honkin mansion. The family lives in the graveyard of the property, guarded by Silas Winchester, the old caretaker, still faithful to his employees, keeps watch on the place armed with his axe. Pierce and Bradley manage to calm him down and finally get hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building looking for the scene of the fire. And apparently he really wants me to stop bothering him, yes. His vocabulary is just as small as those sailors on the dock. Enter madness.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Oh, there's rats. Hold on, I'll follow you in a minute. I have points. I think I want to do eloquence. Okay. Oh, there's some fun knocking sounds.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
You can level up what? No, eloquence.
What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
The elephant's eloquence. Maybe.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Where was Sarah? Oh, this is her spot.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Oh, I'm trying to leave.
daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
What was my clue? Since the fire in the Hawkins mansion, the dining room has remained intact. The settings allow the places occupied by the family members to be determined. Visibly, etiquette was respected even in private. Charles Hawkins sat at the head of the table with wife and son on either side. The knocked-over chair could be due to something that happened after the fire, or it could confirm the theory of a domestic argument. Clearly, the roast was untouched in certain plates. The meat mysteriously preserved since then seemed to have been the subject of dispute between the Hawkins couple. Okay. He's going that way.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control. It was already too late for the Hawkins.
Being nosy first.
They seem happy, but Charles is already looking off into the future. His marriage just to stop along the way. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for?
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way.
Yeah, I know. I'm just looking. I know we gotta go in here.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Oh, there's hidden clues in here. Okay.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why?
Hidden clue under there. Get to it. I saw it. Get to it. Ouch. Thanks for the host, Jammy. Hello.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
On the table. A roast of some sort. Tucked behind a chair. Really dark and creepy. Oh, I'm still crouching. That might be
Was
why.
Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Yeah, it was some sort of roast for dinner. That's all we know.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Because it's supernatural of some sort? Yeah. Oh, hey, a haunted painting. Jammy's just in time. What else? It's not telling me to leave, so it must be a thing. Just Joey saw hi, and I love the clip y'all shared. Oh boy, has she shared it around already? Yes, enjoy time with your friend that's visiting, and we will talk soon. Who doesn't love a good haunted painting? Me, I don't yet. Lock. Lock.
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
10 o'clock. No missing clues, I think. Me? Because in the past it's told me. Out the door. Oh, there we go.
Did someone escape the fire?
Yes. Thanks, Jamie.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was...
Thanks for the bits, Jamie.
Someone fell.
It was very well timed. I thought it was the game.
A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Much of this evidence simply contradicts the investigation's findings.
Really? Tell me about it.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I don't know that it's arson. They had a fight.
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I have another point, so let's put it in elephants. When the police report this lamp is the cause of the accidental fire, bloodstains on the debris tell a different story. Early Bryn's shoes seem like it belonged to Sarah. Give the time of the fire or have nothing to do with it. Perfectly timed pity scare. Thank you. Contradicting the police report, the Hawkins drawing room tells a totally different version of the fire that claimed the whole family, beginning with the presence of a handprint that throws up the possibility of a survivor. The bodies of Charles and Sarah Hawkins left no mark on the floor, nor, to that matter, in the drawing room, contrary to that of the child still visible close to the fireplace. The same goes for the glass shards on the floor. A close inspection reveals the presence of blood on several of them. On the wall, the very clear mark left by the painting found in the Hawkins warehouse confirms that the Hawkins case could be much more than domestic accident. Okay.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
This door is locked.
Okay. Then I'll follow the good detective. Follow the rats. Always follow the rats. maybe that staircase was in that painting back there.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Which way did the detective go? Stairs.
This door is blocked from the outside.
Right.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea shanty.
Good old sea shanty.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Fancy. Oh, music changed. That's always good. Dick.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale.
Yes, because who in a whaling village does not want a copy of Moby Dick?
Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Painting just did something creepy. Right? You saw the bright lights? Into the fireplace. Okay.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Oh, it's lightning from outside. That's what's being creepy.
This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Want to talk to him yet? I guess I probably do. Keep moving and I'll talk to you.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance. If you're right, we should be able to find clues among the Hawkins' personal effects.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music.
Did you hear that?
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Going upstairs. Oh, he looks cute. I'm not a fan of the lightning here, guys.
Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. "20,000 Leagues Under the Sea." Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
For some light reading later on, apparently. That door doesn't even give me the option to open it. My police officer stay downstairs? He did. Okay. Interesting small busts everywhere. Yeah. Kinda creepy.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I have always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Wellard. Okay. Oh, I have. Room is down there. Oh, we walked past these creepy stairs. Alright, everything's a little too calm right now, and my policeman's not with me. That's slightly worrisome.
Locked.
Canvas. Oh, hidden clues. Okay. A key that opens the door to Sarah's Hawkins' office. Oh, that was the only one here. Okay. I bet that was that locked door, maybe. Yes. Oh boy. Yeah, that looks normal. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Yep, that's perfectly normal. I'm gonna not stand in that circle right now.
Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Fate brought us together, and forever it will bind us.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Okay. That one was returned. Interesting.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
And more creepy busts.
Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
My very dear Sarah, ever since you left to bury yourself away on that lost island, your art has been attracting an increasing number of collectors. I beg you to send me some new paintings. The last ones, so somber and strange, moving as no other paintings have been, are selling at a premium price. Your percentage of these most recent sales is attached. Do not forget your friend who was the first to recognize your genius and display it to the world. Affectionately yours, Maximilian L. Alright, I'm gonna step into the circle. Ready?
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
If the creature is not yet anchored in our dimension, an expulsion ritual might work, as long as the person performing it makes sure that he integrates the Elder Sign among the glyphs that make up the ceremonial circle. Be careful, though, because works that describe the creation of such circles is not all proven reliably. All right.
The door is blocked on the other side.
Locked on the other side. Okay. Let's go back out in the hallway.
Bradley? Is that you?
Of course not.
What will her room reveal about her?
Hidden clues. Okay. Dude, I need me some light. Sarah Hawkins' sketches look more like a gallery of horrors than anatomical studies. Do they represent what haunts her nights? Ooh, I got occultism progression. What that means. There's still more hidden clues in here.
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated, resorting to such a treatment.
Barbiturates, they act as a depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never look without them. Of that, I know something. Open? Oh, that's just a
barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr.
75 milligrams of taken every 4 to 6 hours is required. Has to become too violent. Add 25 milligrams of phenobarbital up to 3 times a day. Do not consume alcohol or any other medication during the period of treatment. Okay.
That's a massive dose. Was Sarah violent?
I'm picking the lock.
This padlock is too complicated for me. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Alright, but we just know that leads into her office anyway, right? Got all the secret clues. upstairs.
Is anyone there?
That looks like me. What?
You! Stop!
Where'd he go?
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
I know, right?
I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
But I want to go back and... Okay, what is the... I'm gonna go investigate.
I'll cover you.
You switch from one light source to another. Okay.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go?
4 character points. Hold on. 3 for this. And then... I'm gonna go into strength because I couldn't pick that lock. Okay. Hidden clues in here, alright.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here?
They
I
look
don't
like
see any
Celtic
way out.
runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. It looks like an old seaway map.
Okay. That's that. Okay, I get it. Go away. Hidden clues in here. Oh, I refilled my oil. Good.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins.
Hey, Scald. How are you?
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
It's a secret passage. I'm done exploring.
It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been
Overwhelmed by madness, yes. some places have been circled. Interesting. I'm not completely overwhelmed by madness yet, but it's coming.
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor.
Yes, it is. And I want to find my lost clues first. So someone who's overwhelmed by madness would say, yeah, that's probably true. I want to find my hidden clues.
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
So I said I was overwhelmed by madness. You can conclude that I am, in fact, not overwhelmed by madness. Logic, yes. Looking for something? The wall to the bookshelf. Okay.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Alright, so it must have to be lined up the right way. We'll come back. One there. A globe to the pyramid location? Maybe. Oh, what's that?
Seems like this came from a log.
Dinner in the morning. Interesting. Description link in the yeah. This one is the one that has parentheses around it.
There must be a link with the Seaway map. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Where is...
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
Yeah, thank you. Okay.
Doesn't work.
Obviously, I don't know how to operate
I must have
this
missed
thing.
something.
Oh, there we go. 83 North.
Looks
got
like
it.
it worked.
Well done, Pierce.
But it still says I have hidden clues. I don't want to leave yet.
This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
Oh, well, we did that already.
Damnation. I can't budge these gears. I need a tool.
Okay. I don't want to leave. Oh, there it is.
Why are these letters here, and not with Sarah Hawkins' belongings?
Letters have been opened, but visibly have not left Charles Hawkins' office. They are tied together by a carefully knotted braid. Why did Hawkins intercept his wife's mail? Alright, now we can go through the secret passage.
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Hawkins' mansion was falling into ruin well before the fire that claimed his residence. The building, once luxurious, today lies witness to the ruin of the Hawkins family. Paintings of Sarah Hawkins are spread throughout the corridors. Moisture eats away at the books of the imposing library, and the windows are broken and condemned. The drawing room where the fire started revealed as more than just a domestic accident. Sarah Hawkins' office bears signs of an occult practice, and a no doubt huge creature left its mark on the walls of the corridor that leads to his workshop. As for Charles Hawkins' office, it revealed a passage into a network of underground caves. Alright. Let's do it. Huge creature in underground caves? What could go wrong? Exactly. Inside the Hawkins mansion, the scene of the fire revealed its secrets. Pierce and Officer Bradley, now on the trail of a survivor, had undertaken the search of the place looking for proof. When a hooded man leaped into Sarah Hawkins' workshop to steal a painting, detective and police officers set off after him. By following him to the office of Charles Hawkins, they discovered a secret passage. Pierce and Bradley entered the tunnel under the mansion.
A secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel.
Well, we are a detective. Who would have guessed the Hawkins mansion was hiding such big and intricate tunnels underneath? It seems to be the hideout of a cult of some kind. I can't believe Sarah and Simon lived right above such danger without knowing anything.
They must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place? It's more than just a tunnel.
Yeah, it is.
Look. Someone's been here recently.
3 seats. Either he's a booze smuggler or, yeah. I'm going with the or.
Did Charles
Or
Hawkins
what? I don't
use this
know.
place? Who were the others? Did Charles Hawkins hide something in this chest? The bearer of the mask must have been the leader. What kind of secret society is this? This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here?
Oops. Underground antechamber. The strange antechamber hidden at the entrance to the network of caves raises new questions. The presence of a table with 3 chairs leads to the belief that Charles Hawkins used the place for meetings in small groups. The existence of objects with esoteric connotations is more worrying, since they lead to the impression that we may be in the presence of a cult. Moreover, the torn fabric revealing Sarah Hawkins' presence in this place does raise questions. Was she in danger because she discovered these tunnels? Find out next time on No.
This padlock is too complicated for me.
No. Oh. I guess we're going down there.
Of course.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
Okay.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If
Fine.
possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Oh good, he's gonna leave me.
Fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
Alright, bye-bye, buddy. Okay.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust.
Well, I don't think they were catching very good dreams.
These paintings must be several centuries old.
tribe of men, worshippers of the sea and its benefits, landed on the shores of an island surrounded by dark waters. They were discovered by the creature some call the Devourer of Whales. For years, the creature hunted them down into their dreams, until their weakened minds surrendered. Following the creature's orders, they sunk into the dark waters surrounding the island and never came back.
These people lying down. Are they dead? Are they asleep?
I like it, Puck. Although, you can go ahead and start dinner, and I'll stop when it's ready. Or did... Oh, right. Okay. I forgot. Then I will go until the next checkpoint. Oh, I got a point. And some scary music. Okay. That's where we came from.
Time has weakened these structures.
Okay. I know I need to go up there. I kind of want to see what's down below.
I don't have time to search them all.
What the funny green liquid is.
It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale. It looks like animal oil, but certainly not whale.
There's down. Under control.
What's going on here?
Piers!
Keep your voice down.
How the hell did he get in here?
What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
How do I get... How do I get down there? Oh, over here. Oh yeah, that looks normal. That's my face again. Or is that actually, Charles Watkins' face? Looks like mine, though. Okay.
A table for sacrifice?
Okay. Oh no! So that happened.
I gotta...
Hey, is this the pit from our dream?
Oh, I can't breathe. What's happening? No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
I'm gonna die. Oh, the heck. Oh, there we go. Ouch. Well, I'm calming down, so that's a good thing, right? Indiana Jones. Oh, the dream.
Is it my turn? Yes. It is time. You will soon be one of us. If your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good enough. Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
Uh-huh. Ooh, it's in the sanity column. Mental trauma. Bill says I'm stable though. Stable though.
It seems to have been used recently. Probably some sort of ritual.
Oh, that's tasty. Down the stag in the tunnel, under Hawkins' manager, owner left behind and we went with the other hooded men. I have more occultism progression. That's good, I guess.
Pre-classical Latin? Let's see what it says. What is this awakening they talk about? And this sacred flesh?
In the old Bible, numerous pages have been overwritten or annotated. Strange way to study the Holy Scriptures. Right. Oh, I gotta crawl through here. Hey, this is like in my dream. We investigated this boat.
You who sleep, accept this dream under your immortal wing.
Ya Cthulhu Nithsiha Fitagan.
Hey, we have a title.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
Yibithink
I'm in control again.
Cthulhu Bithinkor.
Grant him your mind, accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
Yeloig Padk.
I feel him.
Shh. You are gifted indeed. Not another word. Let him pass through every part. Bring me more sacred flesh. All you who sleep. We pray for your return into the kingdom of the earth.
Dead? This ritual killed him. Where's the sense in that?
They are laid out on a frozen stone. One would say that they are dead, but their bodies do not decompose. They are in some form of coma. One thing is for sure, these men were subjected to a type of treatment that changed their physical characteristics. I'm not sure that we can still call them men.
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
What happens if I get close to them?
Here, there's somebody here.
Shoot. Game over! I died! Well, I was looking for a good stopping point, wasn't I? Whoops. Well, now I know. Don't go too close to the cultists. So, we'll stop here. And we will continue this tomorrow night from wherever that last checkpoint may have been. Oh, that was fun. Alright. Thank you all for hanging out with me tonight. And I will see you guys tomorrow around 7. Have a good night.